the end consumer as well. We know that a lot of people go into home ownership uneducated about the whole process. We also know that not everybody in the real estate space is as ethical as you guys, and will stick someone in the home who probably should wait 6 more months before they make that purchase and that sort of thing. So we're going to help you with some tools and resources that can point them in the right direction, so that you not only service them, but you service them in a way that's filled with integrity, but you also help them in the area of building generational wealth. And I think that's sometimes something that goes overlooked by a lot of realtors. A lot of times buying a home is the foundational piece of a family's legacy. And for most Americans, it is the only piece in a wealth building portfolio for a lot of families. So if we could do something better on the front end to help more people get this right, that's why I'm excited about what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our host. Thank you, Ms. Vanda, for putting this whole thing together, and let you say a few words, and then we'll officially get started.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm Vanda Crossley. I'm with eXp Realty. I was introduced to this from Deshaun, and I thought it was great. I was really excited about it because of all the different things that they do. Not only do they help us realtors help qualify our clients, but as far as the legacy and the land banking and all the things that this company has to offer, I was really excited about it. So I'm very new at this. So I have my expert here, which is Mr. Cortez, and he's going to actually show you what all this company has. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to him and let him explain everything.
Awesome,
And
awesome.
Thank you. This.
All right, thank you so much, Vanda. Thank you also to Deshaun for putting this meeting together. It was wonderful that he introduced me to you, and I'm excited. For those of you who do not know, my name is H. Cortez, also known as a financial health mentor. For the last 5.5 years, I've been helping working Americans get on the road to building generational wealth through financial literacy, with an emphasis on personal brand development and entrepreneurship. I believe that entrepreneurship is the direct path from working class to generational wealth. I don't know a single wealthy person, and I'm fortunate to know quite a few, that has not built their wealth without entrepreneurship somewhere in their portfolio. And most entrepreneurship is a foundational component. And you guys understand that. That's why you chose real estate. But we also want to help those who may feel that they don't have the entrepreneurial bug in their body to build that generational wealth through entrepreneurship. We know that home ownership is also a great place to start, but there is some education that normally has to take place between the home buyer and the realtor, and as well as the lending institutions. And sometimes that information is misconstrued. A lot of times it's due to the anxiousness of the home buyer. It's like, I just need a house. I don't care how much it's going to cost me. I don't care. I'll refinance in 5 years. And those are the conversations that most home buyers have. And ask me how I know, because I had some of those same conversations. Like, listen, lady, I know my credit score ain't the best, but if so-and-so down the street was able to get into a home with a 580, then by golly, find me somebody that's going to get me into a home with my 575. Not knowing that I was setting myself up for long-term failure, and was not receiving the education, because my realtor told me, listen, man, this is not the smartest decision. You want to get that credit score up significantly before we go down this path. And I'm like, man, no, you don't get it. My wife and I and our 5 sons are in this 3-bedroom apartment, and they need a yard. And moreover, if I don't get this woman in the house, she's gonna wring my neck. So whatever we got to do, let's do it. So long story short, we got into the house. We stayed 12 years and ultimately foreclosed because it just wasn't the right decision. The education on our part was not there, and we missed the mark in terms of building a generational legacy. So fast forward a few years, I run into this company called MWR Financial. MWR Financial offers a membership called the Financial Edge. And that's what I want to share with you guys today, and how you too can leverage this membership, not only to better prepare your clients to buy a home, but also more importantly, to better position them to build generational wealth. So let me share my screen. And I apologize that I'll be looking off to the left a little bit, because that's where the actual slides are. So MWR offers this membership called the Financial Edge, the best way to close more loans and sell more homes if you are in that real estate profession. The company itself was founded in 2013. The executive team with over 75 plus years of experience. And that's important to know, because while MWR Financial, this institution, is relatively new, the partnerships that are behind this institution are 75 plus years old. It's a 100% debt-free company. And we're experiencing record-breaking growth even during the pandemic. And I think that's critical, because we know that a lot of people are still filing unemployment. A lot of people's hours have been cut. A lot of people have lost jobs altogether. People have lost loved ones, including the primary breadwinner in their family, and they're looking for financial solutions. And that's what the Financial Edge membership is, right? So let's talk about the membership and what's included. Mr. Jordan Goodman, I don't know if you guys are familiar with America's Money Answers Man, but he gave us a ringing endorsement that says the Financial Edge is the most comprehensive financial service solution ever offered to the public. Now, the key is to the public, right? It's not the most comprehensive financial service solution ever, because we know wealthy people have been using some of these strategies for years, right? But we're one of the first organizations to bring it to the everyday hardworking American. So what is the membership? The membership consists of 4 pillar components. Credit Max is all about credit education and restoration. Equity Max is all about debt elimination. Money Max is all about understanding the tax strategies and the tax benefits of home ownership. And then Wealth Max is all about understanding how to build generational wealth. And then there's, for additional costs, one could have our debt resolution team working on getting some of those debts consolidated, getting some of those debts under payment plans, so that positively affects the debt to income ratio. And as you can see, you will be able to position yourself to offer this membership to your clients for $79.97 per month. And here's what's cool. That $79.97 includes a husband and a wife. That's powerful. I know of lots of credit institutions that if you wanted credit repair, you can get it. It's usually significantly higher than $79 per month. And even those who are right around this price point don't often include both spouses, right? So that's powerful when you understand what the Financial Edge membership can do for your clients to prepare them for home ownership. So what are some of the advantages of Credit Max, right? Average credit score increases 50 to 150 points, 25 plus years experience in the credit repair space, RESPA and Credit Restoration Organization Association compliant, 100,000 satisfied customers so far with a spotless Better Business Bureau record. So what happens with our credit education program and credit restoration program is we provide a team of experts that will do all of the heavy lifting for the clients in terms of getting negatives removed from their credit, also educating them on how to maintain and also build credit. So if they don't have credit history, we give them resources and tools to help them build that credit history that is so needed, right? What's included? Free credit reports, personalized disputes to all 3 bureaus, credit building services, installment credit, revolving credit, rent reporting, online chat, email and phone support, online portal to upload credit reports, and unlimited consultation. So you can get on the phone with our folks and talk to them about your credit profile and how things are going. Usually the best way to do that is via our messenger chat and email, but you can actually get on the phone and talk to a rep as well. We also offer our smart MWR Smart Credit System for $19 a month. This is in addition to the $79.90, $79.97 if one needs to. We know that you have free platforms like Credit Sesame and Credit Karma for credit monitoring, but we go a step further with our credit monitoring by also including identity theft protection, and also some budgeting tools and features that literally can help your client see where their money is going, right? In black and white. Everybody thinks they know where their money is going, but if you're like me, I was like, man, I don't eat out that much until I got my bank statements out and looked at it in black and white, and all I saw was Burger King, McDonald's, Ruby Tuesdays, Applebee's. I'm like, I eat out more than I thought I did. So it's a great tool to help those really get control of their finances and monitor their credit at the same time with the identity theft protection. So what about Equity Max? Equity Max is a customized monthly plan, helps your clients eliminate debt and build equity in record time, increases refinances and HELOCs. Why? Because when you can pay down your mortgage quickly, then that builds the equity, and that equity can then be tapped in for other things down the road, whether you want to tap that equity to pay off credit cards, or maybe you've got that entrepreneurial bug and you want to tap that equity to get some sort of business started. But that's what our Equity Max program is all about. Lower debt to income ratios, increase referrals by saving your clients money. That is huge for you real estate professionals, because when your client goes through a comprehensive program like this, they're going to be so fired up. They're going to tell all of their friends who are in the home buying market or in the refinance market, hey, I'm working with a great realtor who's helped me in all of these areas. So average consumer's Equity Max plan, right? So the creditor's plan has this person with a principal interest of $209,000, with their monthly expenses being $31.85, right? When they follow our plan, we can take the person who has the creditor's plan of 29 years to pay off their mortgage. We can get it done in 7 years and 11 months. Not only will we save them time, but look at the interest that they will save as well. On their creditor's plan, they're going to pay $233,000 in interest. On the Equity Max plan, they're going to pay $73,000 in interest. And that's huge. I want you to really think about what I'm saying here. When you're doing this for your clients, you're not just selling them a home, you're selling them a home and a financial blueprint where they can actually own that home a lot quicker. Therefore, their wealth is growing and they're increasing their net worth, right? So time saved, 21 years and 11 months. Interest saved, $159,996, right? So Equity Max is all about helping them actually own the property faster and not just own the mortgage. Then we have Money Max, right? Our Money Max team is all about understanding tax implications, right? Unlimited financial advice on demand from certified enrolled agents and tax specialists. You get the tax advantages of home ownership being taught to you through our regular workshops. Budgeting, saving, and cash flow strategies also. We have a strategy that could put anywhere from $300 to $600 per month back into your client's paycheck with a simple tax strategy that's known to few. That alone creates breathing room, right? That alone allows your customers to see that they do have the money to pay down the debts necessary to increase the credit scores, to reduce the debts and positively affect that debt to income ratio, right? By putting money in their pockets instantly. Tell me this, you got a client who goes to this program and they get an instant pay raise of $300 a month, are they going to love you or are they going to love you, right? Are they going to refer some people to you or are they going to refer some people to you, right? And then tax reduction strategies to increase buying power, which is also very, very effective, right? So when you look at, again, we just love this Mr. Jordan Goodman, because he's a best-selling author. He's been teaching finance forever, and he absolutely loves our program. So let us increase your business by turning your buyers into investors, because that's what it's all about. I want you to think about something. On the previous slide, I showed you how we can help a 30-year mortgage get paid off in less than 8 years. Well, what happens with the mortgage payments, right? That person might now start thinking, hey, I might want to go ahead and get me a rental property, right? I've got the capacity. I already own my home outright. I might want to go ahead and buy me another property. If I use the same plan that says, hey, I can mortgage another home and pay it off in 8 years, in 16 years, I own 2 properties, right? You're putting your clients in position to build generational wealth through home ownership and real estate. And what does that do for you? They buy a second house from you. What if you had 10 people in your pipeline? They run this program and they buy a house from you every 8 to 10 years, right? That's bananas, right? It's crazy to even think about, but when you're not tying them to a mortgage for 30 years, you're helping them pay a home off, you're helping them increase their equity in record time. Everybody understands one of the best ways to build wealth is through real estate. Most just don't have a plan to make it happen. So then we have our debt resolution team. Now, there is an additional cost for our debt resolution team, and it varies based on the needs of the client, but the consultation is free. When they want to talk to a debt resolution specialist, that part is free, and they'll customize a plan based on their needs. But if they're dealing with tax liens from the IRS, right, or state, penalty abatement, offer in compromise, fresh start programs are all available when you deal with our debt resolution team. Also, debt settlement, fast lump sum settlements, debt settlements for fractions of the principal, monthly payment plans available, debt validation and elimination, right? Sometimes the debts can completely be wiped off because of what we understand through our credit repair team, right? If a debt cannot be validated, then by law, according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the credit reporting bureaus have to remove that from the credit report. So imagine you got clients approaching the closing table and all of a sudden certain things pop up on their credit score, their credit reports. Well, guess what? We have a process that can get that stuff removed if it cannot be validated. So don't let your clients' bad debt challenges keep you from closing a loan or selling a home. Now, here's one of my favorite parts, because I know as real estate professionals, sometimes the pipeline gets a little dry, right? But watch this. When you offer this value to your clients, you actually earn a decent passive income along the way. So we showed you earlier that our Financial Edge membership is $79.97 per month, and that covers a husband and a wife. Well, guess what? You earn 50% of that, $40 for every member you enroll in the Financial Edge membership. Now, that is just awesome. I do a lot of affiliate marketing and a lot of referral-based marketing, and there's few places willing to give you 50% of a sale for a member, but it gets even better, right? We offer something called Refer 3 and yours is free. So if you introduce one of your clients to this Financial Edge membership and they go through it and let our experts help them and they get the full benefit of the program, chances are they're going to refer their friends and family to the program. They get their own special link. They send that link to 3 of their friends. 3 of their friends get the Financial Edge membership. Well, guess what? Your client is now getting all of those benefits at no cost. But watch this. Who does the $40 go to for each of those 3 clients? It goes to you, their realtor, because you generated the initial business. So not only do you earn upfront commission, you earn passive commission every time any of your clients refer any of their friends to the membership. You earn $40 on those folks as well. So I absolutely love that about our program, because not only will that make their membership free, guess what? Your membership becomes free when you enroll 3 people into the Financial Edge membership. So it's a very comprehensive program. So let's just talk about some of the win-win scenarios for everybody. Your clients are going to benefit because they're going to get their credit restored. Increase in equity in their homes, because when they use our Equity Max plan and they start paying their loans off super fast, their equity goes up super fast. We're going to lower their debt to income ratios by helping them manage those debts. Increase their buying power with some of our tax strategies. They're going to learn the tax benefits of owning a home, and also tax evaluation to make sure that they're not overpaying taxes like 80% of Americans are, right? They can be able to get tax liens released with our team of debt specialists, right? Settle their bad debts, and they're going to own a home and get a loan when they go through this process, even if they're starting with lots of debt and poor credit. That's the whole purpose of the program. Now, let's talk about the benefits to the loan officers and realtors, right? You get to create clients instead of competing, right? And we're going to talk about this once I finish this presentation, because I think this is the biggest benefit of this whole program. Literally create your clients instead of having to compete for clients, right? You turn renters into buyers. Get paid on your turn downs. That's another huge, huge, huge benefit, right? Most of the time when you can't service a client, you're just turning them around and sending them out the door. Now you can actually keep those turn downs in your pipeline, prepare them for home ownership in 6 to 12 months, and then turn around and sell them a home and put them in better position to start building generational wealth, right? The ability to recapture past turn downs. Got those folks in your pipeline, give them a call and say, listen, the reason we couldn't get you qualified because your debt to income ratio was here, your credit score was here. I've got a program for $80 a month that will help turn that around for you. Now you recapture those turn downs, put them back in your pipeline, right? You get to increase your pipeline, and we're going to talk about that when we talk about creating clients. You get to retain your customers. When you put your customers on this membership and they pay down their mortgage super fast, they're going to stay your customers. They're going to refer all of your friends and family to you. They're going to buy that rental property from you. They're going to make those other investments with you because you built this relationship, right? You got to separate yourself from the competitors, right? You're not going to have to compete for clients because you're going to be able to create your clients from scratch. And then you're going to close more loans and sell more homes. The only way you or your clients can lose is if you choose not to participate. So if you are ready, my friend, we can talk about the investment required for you to start the offering of the Financial Edge membership. But I really want to help you guys see how you can create clients, reinvigorate a dying pipeline, and separate yourself from the competition. Any questions on the Financial Edge membership, first and foremost, and then we can talk about investments required to position yourself as a qualified financial director with MWR so you can offer this to your clients. Questions, comments, or observations?
I have a question.
Yes.
On the debt settlement, is it a separate fee for that?
There is a separate fee from that. It's not a set fee because it's billed on a case-by-case basis. The consultation is free. So they can talk to one of our debt settlement experts for free, and then they will craft a plan based on their needs and assess a price for that. Very reasonable though, very reasonable. Anybody else? Questions, comments, observations? Don't be shy, y'all. Don't be shy.
Hey, Cortez. Yeah, I like how all this tied in with the real estate. This is my second home. I purchased about 14 years ago. And if I would have had this information on my first home, would be a investment property. Instead of me selling it and using that cash to get this one, I did it backwards. I went further into debt. So this is excellent, man. This right here is another big one, you know.
Yeah, it really is. It makes a huge difference. And you got to think about it. Nobody is educating home buyers to how all of these components work together.
Right.
For the most part, you'll get credit education and not a whole lot of education. It's just like, hey, if your credit score is this, we can get you in a home. If it's not this, come back when it is this. And that's it. Yep. Right? So now you're putting your clients in position to say, listen, yeah, there's some lenders out there that'll work with you with that 590, that 600. But let me hip you to the T, as the young folks say. That 600 will get you in a house, but you're gonna pay for that house 4 times. If we can get you to temper your excitement and go through this program for 3 to 4 months, all of that changes. Now you not only get the house that you want, you get more house for less money, right? Tell me your clients won't sing your praise if you get them to pump the brakes, and then in 4 months, they get more house for less money. This is what we have the ability to do. And then when you're talking to them about the generational wealth component, hey, this program is not only going to get you more house for less money, then we're going to show you how to pay it off in less than 10 years.
Right.
That's a game changer, right? And when you can present that to your clients, I think that's how you win. This is a service that nobody is offering to their clients in the real estate space. And that's why I was so excited when Vanda said she wanted to do this webinar. I'm like, man, I need 5 realtors who get it. And then we're going to build a brand around this and show you how to go out and create your customers, right? So any other questions? Because I do want to talk about creating customers, and I'm free for however long y'all need me. But I know it is election day, and if you haven't already voted, you might have to get out here and go get in one of these lines. But any other questions?
I have one more question. So all realtors have to do is refer, because, you know, we're trying to build our real estate, and this is not something that we're going to primarily be focused on, but we just have to send them what, a link? How does that work?
Yes. So really, what as a realtor, I want you to put a small compartment inside of your brain that says, hey, I've got this platform that's going to really prepare them to get the most house for their money. Or if they're not ready, I've got this program that can really help them get ready. And you do have to understand the basics of what we offer to be able to say, listen, you're not there yet. And if we try to force you to be there, your chances are you're going to buy a house that in a year, you're not going to like it. You're not going to want it because it's not what you really want, right? But we can help you through this program, position you to get where you need to be. And then ultimately, yes, you're sending them either a video where they can watch a presentation to see everything that the membership does for them. And then basically a link that says, hey, here's what you're getting for your $80 per month. You sign up for this membership, go through the program. I'm going to check in with you at the 30-day mark, the 60-day mark, and the 90-day mark to see how you're faring. And the moment that you are where we can comfortably get you in the house that you want, the amount of house that you want, well under your budget, then we will move forward. I think that level of service alone builds a better brand for any real estate professional. And then the same thing is true with your those who do qualify, those who are going to get the right amount of house for the money, and they do have their down payment and all that kind of stuff. It is still the same conversation. Listen, you came in here with a 780 credit score. It was amazing. You got your down payment, your closing costs, your interest rates are already where they need to be. Now, how would you like to learn how to pay this house off in 10 years or less? So even for those who are already in a great position, right, they could still benefit from this membership. Good question. Anybody else? All right, real quick. Branding and marketing is something that I have a huge passion for, right? Especially for small entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. I believe heavily in building a personal brand around what it is that you do. Imagine now, and along with your regular open houses and the things that you're doing to get clients, listings and things of that nature, but imagine now once a month you do a virtual home buyers education seminar, right? And you bring people in from all walks of life, and maybe you put out some marketing material that says, hey, are you looking to buy a home in the next 12 months, but you're not quite ready? Come to this free workshop and we're going to get you ready, right? Maybe you partner with a lender that you send a lot of business to and say, hey, as a lender, what I need for you to be able to do is for this workshop, I need for you to be able to offer a free credit report for everybody who shows up, right? So we can assess their credit right on the spot, see where they are. Why? Because we're sifting and we're sorting, right? There's going to be some people who are closer to that home buying qualifier than others, right? But you can offer them a free credit report. And then those who are not quite there, hey, we've got this membership that says, listen, 6 to 12 months, you going through this program, $80 a month, you and your spouse, you'll be there. We're going to check on you every 30 days to see how you're faring, see how you're coming through it. Boom. And you have dozens and dozens of people register for this event. Now those all become your leads. And now you're just serving them. You're serving them with the Financial Edge membership. And as you're serving them, you're keeping them in your pipeline, and you're doing your 30-day touch, your 60-day touch, your 90-day touch. And you're just working them through the educational component of what is required to buy a house and what they're actually about to get themselves into. Because trust me, a lot of people don't know. Hey, I got a $900 mortgage. Somebody says I can get into a house, or I paid $1,000 for rent. Somebody says they can get me in a house with an $800 mortgage. My budget says this. I've been paying this $1,000 a month in rent, so I'm sure I can handle an $800 mortgage. But they forget to tell them about the trash bill and the sewer bill and the yard maintenance and all this stuff. So now I go from $1,000 a month to $1,400 a month. Now my budget is all out of whack. When you start serving people to say, hey, here's what you're about to get into. There's nothing to be afraid of, but there are some things to be aware of. And let me educate you on being aware of those things. Here's a program that's going to make sure that your credit is on point, your debt to income ratio is where it needs to be. We got some strategies that can help you increase your income and your cash flow. You're going to understand the tax implications. You're going to understand the whole home buying program when you work with us versus the realtor down the street. They trying to get you into a house with a 580 credit score. And I'm not saying they can't do it. What I am saying is you're going to buy that house 4 times, right? That's what I'm saying. And you can really become that kind of agency that loves on the people. And now you start creating your clients every month instead of having to fight for clients and get into the muck of, hey, I need to go. No, I've loved on 50 people this year, and out of 50 people, 12 of them are ready this year to buy a home from me, right? The other 38, 12 of them gonna buy a home from me next year, right? And you just keep your pipeline of love flowing, and you educating and empowering people with this membership, and that becomes a game changer for you and your brand. And then when you teach your agents how to do this, now all of y'all have this blueprint, and it just becomes a positive snowball effect. And not to mention, you get a nice passive income stream coming in for those slower months where maybe you're 45 days between closings, but hey, still got a few dollars coming in because these memberships are still selling. Any other questions?
I don't have any more.
All right, all right. Is that Tony niece or is that Tony's niece? Just wondering. See, Felicia is still in the building. Any questions from you two?
No, thank you. It's Tony. I'm sorry. I couldn't figure out my mute button for a minute, but no, thank you. This is a really great session. I appreciate it.
Awesome. I'm like, man, that could be somebody's niece, or that could be the name Tony. Awesome, awesome.
Sure, no questions for me.
Awesome. All right. Well, the initial investment, in case you're wondering, MWR to become an affiliate or what they call a qualified financial director is $228, and then $119 per month to maintain your membership. But remember, that membership, that $119 a month, is two pieces. It's $40 for your back office support, and it's $80 for your own personal Financial Edge membership. Now, the moment you sell 3 memberships, your Financial Edge membership becomes free. So really your business could be as low as $40 per month to maintain the ability to offer this membership to your clients going forward. So I think it's a great opportunity for realtors. If you decide to partner with us on this, you have my commitment to be your personal branding and marketing coach. If you need such services, I've got a great graphics team that helps do a lot of my graphics, so I can get you some great discounts on that. If you're not using Facebook or video or whatever, like I said, branding and marketing for small businesses is something that I'm really, really excited about, and I'm also pretty good at it too. So you guys will have my help in how to market this to your customers, how to put those workshops together and those virtual home buyer seminars and that kind of stuff, at least until we are able to do them live and in person. But I can see you guys having a room full of people with your loan officers on one side, your realtors on the other side, and educating people. And those who are ready, they get pre-qualified. Those who are not, they get the Financial Edge membership, they get the education, and in 6 to 12 months, you come back and you service those people and get them into a home. All right, Vanda, that's it for me. I'll turn it back over to you for last words.
Thank you. Thank you. It was very educational. I appreciate it. I don't have, excuse me, I don't have any other questions. I appreciate those who attended, and I am recording this, so I will send everyone a copy of the recording in case you want to look at it again or want to share it with somebody else.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, with that, we appreciate you guys for all coming out. Until next time, we want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. So hustle up.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.